Вот и YouTube. Вот и YouTube, запустился YouTube. На-на-на. Чики-бамбони. На-на-на-на-на-на-на-на. Чики-бамбони. Чики-бамбони. Ой-ой. Так. Канал. Мой канал. Продолжаем. Чаек поближе. Лоточек бустера. Мы оттуда пришли. А здесь у нас что? Факел. Никакого тайничка, что ли? Не, ну это я считаю недоработка сильная. Конечно, с вами, ребят. Идете? Да. Наша сопроводить Жишку Катерину Богуту до конца прохода. Сюда по полену примерно. О. Как мне... Короче, пошли в жопу. Ага. Тут мы не знаем, куда идти.
I know a lot of bull-headed men. I don't have to read any old tales in some seminary. Right, Jishka?
Catherine!
And how did this mini tower of yours come to have a bull's head?
Well, his mother, Queen Pasiphae, had relations with a mythical white bull, by which I'm not inclined to killed by the Athenian Prince Theseus. Though I have to add, he had quite a bit of help from Princess Ariadne. She gave him a magical thread to help him find his way out of the labyrinth.
Monsters and princesses with magical thread? Must have been an interesting seminary, eh?
I used it to polish my Greek.
I think I can figure out what you were polishing with a bow.
You're a saucy one. But I can assure you, there's a whole different kind of...
Oh?
Тут ничего интересного, да?
God in heaven! Will you shut up already? Someone will hear us.
Блять, какие вы долгие. Что, тут будет заскриптованный выход? Я могу пробежаться? Яси. О, есть скрипт.
Fresh air at last. Now, if we had a little wine.
They've noticed we're gone. Fuck. How far are your people with the horses?
Young Mika will be waiting half a mile to the south at an old camp.
I need to rest. Supposing we take a look at Sigismund's letter. See what the bastard is plotting. Good idea. Here, give me some light. Now, let me see. I, Sigismund of Luxembourg, by the will of God, King of Hungary, Dalmatia, and Bohemia.
Oh Christ, skip that.
And I therefore call my loyal ally. Sigismund is mustering his allies and their armed forces to Kuttenberg.
Ой, бля.
What does it mean?
It means that he's lost patience. And he's planning to crush the resistance while he still can.
So, von Burgov and von Aulitz have gone to Kuttenberg?
Yeah. And my friend Hinek of Kunstadt is at Suchtal Fortress, not far from Kuttenberg. And Liechtenstein is in Kuttenberg too. We have to warn them.
And we have to help Capon?
Yeah, but first we must get away from here. Only he can't get far on foot.
I'll bring the horses to the road. You wait here.
But the place is crawling with them.
You go ahead. They'll give up in a while. We'll move further back inside.
When you meet Mika, the password is Falcon. God go with you, lad.
Ну давай попробуем. Буря.
Everyone ready? We're looking for an old priest and two men. They're killers, armed and dangerous. So watch your back. Let's go.
What's that?
Не, ну так нечестно, я.
You wanna...
I'll help you out.
Дальше. Ебать. А, мне тут пиздец.
Try me!
Такой бред.
We're looking for an old priest and two men. They're killers, armed and dangerous. So watch your back. Let's go.
Ого. Волки воют. I'm just an ordinary farmhand. There's one here.
Show what you're made of.
I'm all yours. Taste my steel.
Ну это пиздец, блядь. Ну я же прошел к нему, все, тихо, спокойно. Это по-дебильному скрипты работают немножко.
Everyone ready? We're looking for an old priest and two men. They're killers, armed and dangerous. Watch your back.
Может, можно этих убить?
Over here! He's here!
Пизду ебать.
Everyone ready? We're looking for an old priest and two men. There's one here! Armed and dangerous. So watch your back.
Порубать их всех можно.
I've been waiting for you.
Давай сначала этих. Ну, блядь, ты развернешься. Почему он не разворачивается? Ну, это такой бред тоже. Ты мышку дергаешь, развернуться, а он до сих пор уже на мертвом противнике держит эту метку. Что за бред?
Ready? We're looking for an old priest and two men. They're killers, armed
Так, душить его не надо.
I just want to treat myself. Oh, it's late.
Do you buy
That's right.
once I've killed them?
Farewell. And wash up a bit so you don't scare anyone.
You Mika.
Depends on who's asking.
I'm Henry. Folk. Password.
I'm Mika. Where's Catherine?
It all went tits up. We need to take the wagon all the way to the passage.
We left the wagon and the horses just outside. The soldiers are combing the forest.
Fuck.
I thought we could sneak out of here. But if someone's
You don't look too good neither.
Listen, my brother and the butcher's hand are guarding the wagon. But if we don't show up by day, someone has to tell them what happened.
Right. I'll go.
We're keep heading south from here until you come across a cliff split in two. Then go between the rocks, up the hill, then head south. If you pass by an abandoned, it's another mile or so past the camp. You should come across them. We're parked a bit off the road, so as not to be seen.
Right.
Don't forget to say the password Falcon to them too, so they don't.
All right.
Good luck.
I'm with you.
Окей, нам туда вниз. Ну ебучий заяц, блядь.
Broken wagon. I have to head up the hill here. I should keep going south from here.
Ну беги ты, ёб твою мать, почему он резко встал? Что это такое?
Do it! You can shove that up your ass! Take that!
You want to try me? Going the wrong way.
А, он потому что не в ту сторону пошел.
Vulcan. Catherine.
Catherine sent me, things got a bit complicated.
Да, над ним там поиздевались нехило.
Carry straight on to Yichin. The merchant road will take you right to Kuttenberg.
But you're not coming with us?
No. I have to go back to Razik and Hanush and tell them what's been planned and what happened to Lord Capen. Like, it's high time you got going. Watch out for yourselves. Especially you, Henry. I don't have to come back and look for your body again.
I'll do my best.
Look, if you find yourself stuck, look for Sir Odorin of Rabosh and give him this ring. He'll help you, even if he's not too happy about it.
Godspeed!
Да, падение, видно, на него так повлияло.
So, we finally got him. How does it feel? I said, how does it feel? Do you really think you could get rid of me? No, no, dear boy. You and I still have a lot of work to do.
Ой, какая жесть.
Are you hurt? You fell asleep. Are you all right?
Некоторое время спустя. Где мы по карте? Карту нам не показывает, да? О, пес.
Is it much further?
We'll reach Sukdal shortly, if those woodcutters by the forest weren't making it up. They look pretty frightened.
Are you surprised? The captain here looks like the one-eyed demon of vengeance. I take to my heels myself.
Aye, us Cyclopses are good at frightening women and children. I could do without that gift.
Your eye will get better with time. You're lucky you didn't lose it altogether.
That remains to be seen.
Or not seen.
Anyway, it's not my eye that did it. Sigismund is riding roughshod over the country, so the people are cautious. I can't blame them.
If it was only Sigismund. The devil is just as bad.
I thought we'd sorted all this out. He's no saint, not by any means. But he is an ally of the king. My friend.
Who is?
The dry devil.
Lord Hinek of
Сухой
Kunstadt,
черт.
Burgrave of Znojmo Castle, a great warrior, and at this moment a guest of the Lord of Sukdal.
He's a drunkard and a dangerous, violent man.
I'll watch him, don't you worry.
You always say that, and there's always trouble. How do you
Он
propose
же
to watch a
глуд
fellow like that?
въехал.
He's mad.
Can you give it a rest? I don't need you insulting him before I get a word in.
Great. So I'm to keep my mouth shut, eh?
Say what you like, just don't go bugging the devil. At least for a while.
Where are you going?
That's
Peace,
all
I
I'm
ain't gonna
asking.
see ya.
What
He's
is
got an
this
important
Sukdal
visit.
place we're heading to?
The fortress of Lord Pisek, mint master to King Wenceslas himself.
My word! And will a man of his stature see us?
We'll find out soon enough. But I hope Dry Devil vouches for us.
And what's your plan after that? We have to save Sir Hans.
Don't worry, we'll get to that, if it's not too late.
Hopefully it won't be. He's a noble, so they'll ransom him.
I don't know. His uncle has a reputation for being a pinch purse. You know him, Henry?
I know him. And I think I know why they say what they do about him.
Oh, but that's all by the by anyway. I intend to wage war, not parley. And if I know Dry Devil, he's of the same mind.
Won't it be dangerous for Sir Hans?
It will, and for us too. But I'm sure Lord Capon is expecting that. He rode to Trotsky as a messenger to von Berghoff. I reckon he must have had some idea what might happen.
Ну, смысл в этом есть. Дайте карту посмотреть, ну ё-моё. Прикольно, одна лапа белая. Не, ну крепость не хилая, смотри. Только она не на возвышенности стоит, а так.
What's this? The gate's wide open.
Ворота нараспашку, что-то не то.
Watered, fed, saddled, first thing. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Greetings. What's your business here?
The blessing of our Lord Jesus Christ, sir. I expect you're Peter Pisek. I am Jan Žižka of Trocnov. I have an important message for your guest, Hinek of Kunstadt. Actually, for you two.
A message for the Dry Devil.
Well now, Captain Žižka and young Henry.
Margrave Jobs.
Sir.
Марграф.
I'm
ага.
afraid your friend Hinek is no longer here. But I'd love to know what brought you two together. but also what the hell happened to you.
Well, sir...
Unfortunately, I'm otherwise occupied at the moment. Get some rest. You're clearly in dire need of it. We'll talk tomorrow. Sir Peter, please, take care of our guests.
Yes, sir.
Let's go!
He's all we needed.
You must be tired and hungry after your journey. Follow me.
You have it.
Дайте карту открыть.
Новая местность!
Very fine fortress, my lord.
I'm glad you think so.
You don't?
To be honest, I prefer to go back to cooking. Life in a fortress isn't ideal for a man.
I was wondering if you lent me your bullock when it's time to sow into the
And with your
Careful!
fortune.
Well, too, you know.
That gets worryingly smaller every day, Lord Trotsnov. No, that's more down to his Hungarian cousin, if you get my meaning.
Perfectly, my lord.
He says it's all right. I'll be happy to help you, friend.
Как же он медленно идет.
I'm sorry.
Вот тут есть хаванина. Пища. Хлеб. Кушать. Жареные курочки. Кушать. Сушеное яблоко. Кушать. Грецкие орехи. Кушать. Как-то все поменялось. Где мой шлем? Рушниця. Рушниця нам не надо пока. 620 рушницы дают. Нормально. Собаки нельзя сюда?
Sorry. Here you go. Take it.
Да, покушай.
So hungry I could eat a horse.
Eat whatever takes your fancy, my friends.
Ah, the journey wasn't so bad, especially compared...
Where are you coming from?
From Trusky.
That's Sir Otto von Burgo's domain. What were you doing?
We were in a castle cellar.
My God, how did that...
Simple. I'm in the service of Lord Sokol of Lamberg, same as Dry Devil. And I had a job to do around Trusky, if you get my meaning.
Absolutely. But it wasn't much of a success, was it?
Actually,
Получается
it
так.
was pretty much. We even took a castle.
Well, more like a small stronghold.
And we nearly got von Berghoff too.
And what prevented you from completing that righteous deed?
Ah, we had him in our grasp.
Промолчи.
We routed his company. Then that swine von Owletz got involved.
I know that name. He's the...
Exactly. And they came with him.
But why would the Pragas send forces?
Ah, but they didn't, sir. They weren't sent to Trusky, but here. They just stopped off to visit von Berghoff because he was in a tight situation.
Here? To my fort?
Not just here, but everywhere where King Wens...
And that's also one of the reasons why we... It seems Sigismund's run out of patience. He's going to break the truce. So he's convened all his followers in Kuttenberg with von Berghoff and von Orlitz in the lead.
We've got to secure the fortress quickly, stock up on supplies, reinforce the guard and drill the troops. But I'm grateful to you, friends. Wait here. I'll have the best wine I have brought to you. Bring that red from Burgundy right away.
You might want to save some for Jobst.
I'll gladly risk his displeasure.
It seems we both have the same opinion.
Well, that is, where do you know him from?
I don't really know him as such. We merely know each other.
Yes, I've heard of you.
Yes, a bandit. It's no secret,
Bandit.
sir. King Wenceslas
Сука,
even put a
бандюга.
price on my head once. And Catherine...
I'm sure that's of no interest to... And anyway, if anyone knows Jobst well, it's Henry here. You two are quite on friendly terms, aren't you?
Well, we only met once, in fact. When he came to see...
Anyway, we're... As I said, one of the reasons we came here is to warn you. And the... Where is he?
Well, he was...
Was? Thank Christ.
Where did he go?
I couldn't say. He...
That's quite normal for him.
I had no issue with him. It's more...
I can't say I'm surprised.
Let's just say that after an exchange of opinions, I'm sure if you're interested in the details...
What was Dry...
Waging war, if you can call it that. He ambushed 3 of Sigismund's supply caravans, and it made me a little nervous. If anyone found out... in the end, it was Jobst himself who sorted it out.
Why is Jobst taking such risks?
To do what he's been doing all his life.
One could put it that way. He's seeking allies amongst the undecided lords.
He wants to make
Alas, that's the way it goes in politics. The majority lean towards the side where they're... Just between us, I'm not too pleased myself.
What do you think about all of this, sir? Sigismund, Wenceslas, Jobst?
What kind of question is that? Do you...
No, that's not how I meant it.
Henry here sometimes forgets to weigh his words, sir.
That's all right. To be frank, we all know that King Wenceslas... But that is the way of the world. History is full... The blood running in their veins is more important than what's in their heads. He's not a capable ruler. In my opinion, kingship is above all a guarantee of divine peace.
But what if the sovereign is truly bad?
I'll put it this way.
Least of all bad kings. Isn't that right?
So, What about us?
The Margrave will certainly want to talk to you. But the earliest, I hope until then, you won't refuse my...
Just an offer. So you'd let us leave if we wanted to?
Well, the Margrave did ask me to look after you until he returns.
Who's security?
Good question.
So be it.
Thank you for the warm...
It's the least I could do, lad.
Sir, there's still one more thing we came for. And we also have to warn Jobst's ally, John of Liechtenstein.
Sorry, I don't. I didn't even know von Burgau had come here until you told me.
Which is actually good news. If he'd been caught and executed, the word would be all over the region. So there's a strong hope.
I suppose I ought to get to bed.
I had some chambers prepared for all of you. Yours is right. Cross that corridor and go up the stairs. But first, eat your fill. All of you. I told my servant Susanna to prepare baths for you.
Конечно, покупаться.
I'm sorry.
Ты, мать, заведуешь купальнями.
What would you like?
Would you...
Парочку повязок купим.
Pleasure doing business. God be with you.
I'm in fine fettle. It's almost odd how well things are going. Oh, please.
Зузаночка.
Lord Peace.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
You needn't thank. And now, if you'll allow.
Оп. Изи. Она тут и травами занимается. Молодец. Что, мы чуть-чуть осмотримся тут? Кузница есть.
Blessed evening to you.
Well, Blacks.
Worse and worse, friend. Since Sigismund came, you know, everyone suddenly realized that the blunt, rusty weapon...
What do you have for...
Весит целый килограмм.
I was glad to be of help to you.
Торговаться не дает. Ага, отсюда мы не можем выйти, да, пока? Окей, я понял. Конюх есть. Ну, нормально. Тут и сибунькаться можно, если чё. Открываем. Что у нас тут? Свекла растет. Ага, вот алхимический стол. Пошли в замок сам. Так, сральник. Интересно.
Excuse me.
Все же заблукала маленько, а? Роскошные четки.
Careful.
Венок. Это наша комната. Ху-ху-ху. Что за шикарная кровать у нас тут? Так, это мой сундук? Да. Так, тут можно заснуть. Сральник сильный, конечно. Заснуть и сохраниться. Я хочу его тело облутать.
So you got your revenge? Father, did it make you feel any better? It did.
Врешь.
So what comes next? Mark von Aulitz is next. Then von Burgov. And is that what you really want, son? No matter how many people you kill, you can't change what's happened. It's what I want. Are you sure, Henry?
Не.
What's happening?
Why are you waking me up? You again?
Yes, the Margrave is calling for you, sir. You and the other gent.
You mean Zizka?
I suppose. I don't know what his name is.
And what about...
That's the good wife who arrived with you? I don't know. I think I saw her with our captain.
Ugh.
Before you go, I brought you something for breakfast. Oh,
No. Do you need a...
No, sir.
So, why are you standing here?
You haven't dismissed me, sir.
Oh, I see. You may leave. Thanks.
Thank you, sir.
Че похавать принесла? Курочка, курочка, сырочек, еще кусочек. Ой-ой-ой-ой. Мы достаточно сытые. Даже переевшие. Блять, опять одеваться? Что это за издевательство надо мной? Пойдем всякие побочки поделаем. Давай, проходи.
Careful.
О, писарь, ты не хочешь поговорить, не?
You silly doggy. I keep saying this country needs a firm hand. Excuse me. Shit. Who was it? Christ. Where are the royal captains?
What can I do?
See, meine Dame, we aren't...
Lo, the worth. I'm just holding a discussion with.
That's not how in the end, as mein Großvater said, the strengths of a cat. What do you say, lad?
Well, your grandfather was right. I'd say the girls...
What did you say? Why don't you show us how it's done, then?
I'll sort you up nicely.
Sure.
Show us what you're made of.
Come, Junge. We'll stuff your clothes with straw, so you pull cock, the first to...
Ну давай, давай. Все? Что-то быстрого.
Excellent, Henry.
Ah, gut gemacht. You have my admiration.
You should receive some...
And what
I was rearranging our saddlebags and I remembered I took a small...
Oh.
A hunting crossbow. I even think... I was meaning to sell it.
My word. I better go and find Zizka.
О,
The morgue.
I saw Zizka next to the stables. There was...
Do you want to come with us to see?
Not really. I have a feeling we'll have to leave soon.
Why?
A woman's intuition.
бабье чутье. Погоди, погоди, давай еще.
How's it going, Captain?
Sehr...
What of it? So is there anything you need?
Was soll ich sagen? After our Lord paid ransom for us to the ČASTЬ, aber warte. You ought to have a word with our huntsman, see? Someone poached a...
White robe?
Ja, and Dobrosch...
What exactly?
Just ask him if there's anything new happening in his territory. Oh, ja, ja. Und das war alles.
All right. Thank you. How's it going? What of it?
Zum Glück.
I heard Kuttenberg surrendered.
They are. These dreckigen Hurensöhne are angry, you see? They thought, but they couldn't have been more wrong. Sigismund, why should he pay them out of his own pocket when the...
What?
Dann pass mal auf. As soon as the soldiers began looting the village...
So that Hungarian bastard is getting rich, while the local...
Das trifft den Nagel. And yet, that carrot-top Schweinehund lets the monks in the servants'
Понятно,
monastery...
короче. Подонок, сука.
Do you know by chance how to get into that?
Wie bitte? Hast du den Verstand verloren? And listen closely to what I tell you. I don't leave Sigismund alone. The wheels of justice grind slowly, but surely. You'll see.
Did Sigismund...
Oh, yes, as soon as he got here. But my men know what to do. Mit mein Herr Peter, however, had to pay the villagers in the vicinity.
What happened?
They raised mezzalers, and they haven't been here. The Teufels.
How do things work around here? Is there...
Not really, except for the Sigismund military camp at Opatowitz. And it isn't really all that safe in the race. These Banditenbanden have settled in there. A bunch of... so goodwill. These...
Where did you say...
They've occupied the hill above the main road near Kuttenberg. When you walk out of the village and look toward Opatowitz, you should see the... That Hungarian camp is like a boil. It's just festering and we just...
I need to top up my...
You'd be better off asking the innkeeper Slivka, and that's no surprise.
How do I get to...
Das ist nicht schwer. You just take the main road to the east, and, or you can also follow your nose. There's smoke, right? The smell is hell, but it's worth...
I'd like to look...
What do you want to...
Ого. $1500 он хочет.
Here you go. Take it.
На солонинку покушай, маленький.
Aye, aye. You silly doggy. Aye, aye.
What the fuck was that?
Silly doggy. You're my doggy, eh?
You can't stand up to this.
Kurwa! I'm wounded!
Моя постель, алхимический стол. Есть заданька там, пошли посмотрим. Ловчий?
Greetings. What goes on? There are poachers prowling in the woods. A band led by this ginger-headed Mach of Marshowitz.
What happened?
They killed a rare white roebuck that lived in our... Sir Peter of Pisek put a bounty on their heads. It's an... Sir Peter...
Do you know...
They're from what I... The guy...
That...
But having... He's on... About him...
All right, Hunt.
Excellent. Every...
Where should...
Ah, that's the hard part. If you don't know...
Thanks for the
Найдем,
well, good, sir.
Белый олень. Угу. У конюшни с девкой развлекался. Вот есть конь. Еще какая-то конюшня тут. А, вот.
It's strange.
How are things, Captain?
What do you think? I've seen better. Just wait until you've been through as much as I.
Don't say that. You...
A damned rusty one, I'd say. But enough chat.
That's why I'm here. They're expecting us. I wanted to take Catherine along, too. But she said she'd rather get the...
She's doing the right thing. And you better run it.
Are you expecting...
I always expect trouble. Yobs, and the way things are these days, I'd rather have horses standing by.
What about that...
No, nobody asked him where he was going, but it seemed... I'm not surprised. He might.
Should I really go and...
So what? You already know him better than I do. You met him in Ratai.
All right, but he sent for us both.
A bit odd, I suppose. But you must understand.
All right, then. I'll be going then.
Окей. Пойти в главный зал. Ну это успеется, да? Но если ворота открыты, нет, ворота не открыли еще нам. Значит, сначала нам надо здесь порешать дела, а потом уже выходить.
Excuse me.
Поехали.
Henry. Where's Captain Zhishka?
He got held up.
I received a report that von Bergov's banner is flying in the camp of my dear cousin Sigismund, so I assume the negotiations at Trotsky didn't go too smoothly.
No, sir. I don't have good news for you, I'm afraid.
Well, good or bad, I'm sure you have plenty to report. So what happened with von Bergov at Trotsky?
Ой-ой-ой.
Bergov had no interest in our message. By the time we finally arrived at Trotsky, he'd already long since made a deal with Sigismund. But of course he didn't tell Sir Hans and me anything. And on top of that, he used us to do his dirty work. Everything went to hell in the end, and we ended up in a dungeon. Or at least I did. They took Lord Capon away. In fact, that's why we're here. We were following von Bergov's trail.
So I've heard. But I'd be interested to know the details. It's been some time since our meeting in Ratai, and now you appear here by the side of a quite unexpected guest.
An unexpected...
Yes, of course, I've heard of Zhishka before. And of his... But I don't know where you...
We met outside Trotsky, in rather complicated circumstances. We crossed swords. I can only thank God we didn't kill each other.
And who was giving Zhishka orders? Do you know?
I have no idea, sir.
That's a pity.
Forgive me, my lord, but aren't you all on the same side?
Bear in mind that my dear cousin, His Majesty King Wenceslas, has many supporters, and each of them has their own ideas about how to defend him.
I understand.
On the contrary, it's all... If I could get them all together in one banquet hall, give them their fill, let's move on. I heard something about a pillory and poaching. What in God's name did you and Sir Hans get up to?
Things went wrong right from the beginning. We were ambushed, and we lost the letter. Lord Capon and I were lucky to get out of it alive. But no one at Trotsky believed that we were messengers.
Von Berghoff refused to aid a nobleman in need. That seems pretty low for a man of his stature.
Well, to be honest, Lord Capon didn't really look much like a nobleman. We were ambushed while bathing in a pond, and then we fled through the woods. So we really looked like a pair of beggars.
Ah, that must have been a peculiar feeling for Lord Capon.
Not only for him, sir. I may be just a bastard.
Believe me, I didn't intend in the least to make such an insinuation. In any case, are you sure there's nothing else you want to tell me?
Well, you should probably know that Istvan Toth was working for von Berghoff.
Who's he?
One of Sigismund's cronies. He was causing havoc around Ratai.
Ah, yes. Hanush and Radzig mentioned some such person. They even foolishly let him go.
They had to. They gave him their word.
Yes. Well, it's actually quite heartening that some people still have such naive ideas about the world.
Well, no one let him go this time. He's dead.
Very good. From what I've heard, he was a bandit and a cutthroat. There should be no dealings with his ilk. And do you want to tell me anything else? Besides about Toth?
That's all that happened, sir.
Truly. My court messenger and bearer of tidings, both good and bad, John of Liechtenstein, has mysteriously gone silent. So every piece of information I get now is precious. By the way, you said you were in von Berghoff's dungeon, and I can imagine how they treated you there. Tell me, did you reveal anything?
Well, they asked questions, yes. But I was counting on that. And
how did you prepare yourself?
Well, I mainly told them things I was pretty sure von Berghoff already knew. Like that Radzig is a supporter of Wenceslas, that you and I met in Ratai.
And was he satisfied with that?
Well, I don't think he expected anything more from a simple servant of Lord Capon.
That's true. I must say, Henry, you've pleasantly surprised me. You can keep a cool head as the world around you burns. You'll make it far. Thank you for the news. You're free to go if you want. But I would, as soon as it's possible, you can join a legation heading for Rattay. I'm sure you all...
What? I have to rescue Sir Hans. I made
a noble thought. But you mustn't worry about Lord Capon.
I made a promise, sir.
I understand, but honestly, Lord Capon is now safe. The most sensible course now.
Margrave.
Ah, Captain Zizka. Henry and I were just discussing Lord Capon.
Yeah, the Margrave thinks he's in no danger, and we should wait for a ransom demand.
As one does.
I wanted to talk to you about something else. I suppose you're wondering why your friend Hinnek, also known as the Dried Devil, isn't here?
Oh, there's plenty of gossip going on around the fortress. You and Pisek refused to grant him asylum.
Asylum is for those in distress, Captain. Hynek came to burn and pillage. I have quite different plans.
And what might those be, Margrave? Sitting and talking while King Wenceslas rots in a dungeon. What would I expect? Not so long ago, you were conspiring with Sigismund against Prokop, your own brother.
It would be futile trying to explain to you the intricacies of the Luxembourg's dynastic politics. Let me just explain that that was what was called for in the situation. But I assure you that I am now acting in the best interests of this country and of King Wenceslas.
You're acting first and foremost in your own interests. Everyone knows that.
Strong words coming from a man who earns his bread by killing merchants on the road. No offense intended. I applaud your art. The pen is mightier than the sword, but there are times when it's vice versa. Enter!
All ready to leave now, sir?
Good. It's high time. I expect the captain was about to leave anyway.
Yes, of course.
With pleasure.
And you, Henry?
Me? Well, sir, I made a promise.
I understand. I won't attempt to keep you here by force. But bear in mind, I have concluded a very fragile truce with Sigismund, which gives us time to get ready. And if anyone should disrupt my plans with headstrong acts of violence, there will be consequences. Grave consequences. I consider this matter closed. Farewell and good luck.
I get the feeling Yopes didn't make a great impression on you. Are we leaving?
Yeah. And Henry's going with us.
Wait, you'll help me find Capon?
Sure. But we'll need people for that. And information. Catherine, I've got a job for you.
Yes?
Go to Kuttenberg. Find out what happened to Liechtenstein. If anyone knows what's going on in this godforsaken country, it'll be him. In the meantime, we'll go and find Dry Devil and his band.
Good luck. I'd go all the way to Rome to spy if it kept me away from the devil.
Let's go.
Блин, ну почему прямо сейчас с ним выходить? Я хотел там бы пару миссий выполнить. Вы можете заплатить вознице, чтобы проехать на вазу между Троцком и Кутной дорогой. О!
What is your plan, anyway? Go from village to village, hamlet to hamlet, until we find him?
That won't be necessary. Just have to visit places where you can get booze.
Oh, so all the taverns and dens in the region? That could take ages.
And if the devil and his band have racked up some debts, it could get a hell of a lot more complicated.
So, where do we start?
I have heard of a place that's a favoured meeting spot of bandits, poachers, and all kinds of scum. If I was looking for the devil, or at least someone who knows something about him, that's where I'd go.
Sounds like a good place to start.
Ладно, мы еще сюда вернемся, сделаем
And if
миссию.
we find the devil, what then?
If we're really to step on Sigismund's toes, we need capable men. And the devil's capable of anything, really.
I'm not sure what the three of us can achieve.
Hinek's not alone. He has the devil's pack.
Who?
That's what his band is called. They're exactly the sort of men we need.
And what do you have in mind when you say step on Sigismund's toes? What about Liechtenstein and Capon?
Same thing we did to von Zagoth. Don't worry. a lot of time before we're ready. In the meantime, hopefully Catherine will find out where young Liechtenstein is hiding. If his spy network really lives up to the legend, he'll surely know where they're keeping young Capon.
I hope so. And when he's free, then we can step on Sigismund's toes. I'm sure Lord Capon will be happy to help.
In that case, he'd be better off staying in captivity. So, what do you say? Shall we speed up?
Aye. The sooner we get there, the better.
We're here. I hope our journey doesn't prove to be in vain. Keep your hand on your head.
Смотрим карту. Жесть. Ну, сейчас мы будем посвободнее, не?
Yeah, you never know what might happen.
I warned you, you had it coming, you drunk.
Hang on. I didn't see it. Does feel better when I've had a drink. It's a gift from God.
Either you pay us back our coin, or you can leave your head with us.
You wouldn't get a groschen for an alternative, mine.
You're right about that.
I'd have a use for that turnip. But I can only pay for it with iron.
Shishka?
You turn on your heel and get going. If you value your life.
Пизда пацанам.
You might have noticed. There's more of us than you.
That can be fixed.
Теперь 3 на 3.
Do I have to pull you out of trouble again?
It's good to see you too, Shishka. What happened to...
Кубенка. Кубенка.
That doesn't matter now.
Huh? Who's that? Where's your old band?
You're looking at all that's left of it.
I see we have a lot to talk about.
That we do. Anyway, this is Henry. Henry, this is Kubienka.
Hiya, lad. And thanks for the help.
Thanks.
Not that I couldn't handle them myself.
He would be one of the best archers north of the Alps. If he wasn't drunk or with one arm in the stocks all the time.
Ну, что
Shouldn't we
поделать,
leave
правильно.
before someone notices the corpses?
Easy, lad. This was the devil's den. If we behave ourselves, the innkeeper will just charge us a cleaning fee, and that will be that.
There will be plenty of time to get acquainted with the local customs. We're looking for the
Well, when I said we have a lot to talk about, now, this is the innkeeper, Dreadlight.
Gentlemen, I won't have this. You're murdering my guests.
They started it.
They've been drinking on credit for half a day.
If you search their pockets and sell their weapons, that should cover it. And I have a feeling Kubienka here owed them some dice winnings.
I didn't cheat.
Pay him.
All right, then. Here you...
Ah, I see you are a nobleman and a generous one at that. You didn't have to, but thank you. We'll clear away the corpses, pour some sand on the blood, and no one...
That's nice of you. But leave us alone now.
Nobody will be looking for them anyway. Only the catchpoles would be interested in them.
Did you hear Lord Chishka?
Yes, I did. Of course. I'm leaving.
Who's this devil? He's an angry, dangerous murderer. Someone you want on your side, but never against you.
In a treacherous one time, he was besieging a castle, and when they refused to surrender, he dressed up as a begging hag. They let him in, and he... I still regret not...
I was there. In fact, he kidnapped that hag's grandsons, and told her he'd cripple them unless she let him in the castle. She opened the gate for her.
Ha! Well, I could bet on the...
Is it just you and the devil here?
That's the problem.
What problem?
Well, I'm alone here.
Where's everybody?
I'd like to know that too. When the devil was captured, they scattered. Some are dead, some ran for the hills.
What? The devil's been captured!
Who captured him?
How should I know?
Shit, Kubianka, you must know who came after you and why.
Well, he botched this job in Kuttenberg. It was supposed to be a breeze, but the fuckers out before we could react. They knocked the devil down and pounded on him like a deaf man on a door.
Fuck.
It pisses me off that we had to leave him there. But we would have...
Do you know where they're keeping him?
Why? The town guard took him.
Fuck.
My words. Otherwise, we would have gotten him. Not even a mouse can get him there.
How long has it been since he was captured?
I've been sitting here drinking ever since it happened. So, maybe a week, maybe...
A month? I haven't had...
That's the thing. The devil's famous. Lots of people want him dead. But they won't give him the news. They want to send his soul to the Lord in a much worse way. The devil is a proper...
What are they planning to do?
The devil's got a fat prize on his head. He's the most feared robber baron. There are several empty tents in Sigismund's camp, thanks to him. They really want to... They'll take him to their camp outside of town.
Who told you that?
When someone owes your dice wager, they'll spill him what they say. The people of Kuttenberg can't wait.
If they're going to move him, that could be our chance. We'll wait for them and free the devil.
He will be watched by a dozen armed guards. We're only 3. So unless you have 10 men up your sleeve...
I thought the devil would have at least 10 men. But other than that, it makes sense.
I was going to hire some muscle for help here.
More like I know you. But maybe we'll... Can you think of anything else that might come in handy?
Well...
Have you got some?
Well, not on me. But maybe there are some...
Maybe?
Maybe. Surely. If I can remember where we hit them.
What place is that?
This narrow gully with a nice curve that bets for something nasty to happen in west of here.
Looks like there's still some sense left in...
And what about me?
You'll go with Kubianka to get the hand cannons. He may be...
Great. At least...
Don't dilly-dally. And when you have them, keep an eye on him. So if I understand correctly, you're not afraid of any dirty work.
Careful.
Am I wrong?
Well, you're half wrong.
Stop that whistling.
Не дают нам этот пойти по своим
How
делам.
did you meet Shishka anyway?
I feel like I've known him for years.
That is how it is with Shishka. Once you get to know him, you know it will be for life. But be warned, you do not want to piss him off.
I already pissed him off once.
How did that turn out?
Ask his eye.
That was you? Wow, well, good to have you on our side. The more hot young blood we have, the less risk of the old being spilled.
Well, if that's what you say.
Oh, come on, Henry. You must have some fun, even if you are about to hang. Do not frown. It does not suit you.
I'm not frowning. That's just how my face is.
My condolences, then. Especially to your family. If my wife gave birth to something like that, I wouldn't know whether to fetch a priest or a shovel.
You don't know shit about my family, so keep your mouth shut.
Or what?
Or... you'll see.
I've seen things you wouldn't believe.
You nearly got killed just now, yet you're stirring shit again.
Oh, well, I cannot help myself. Life's to be lived, and the body's to go to the grave properly fucked up. So I take it easy. As they say in Latin, cop demon.
So you're a mercenary, cutthroat, swindler, drunk, and on top of that, a philosopher?
I'm a man of many. You know what.
A man of many debts and drinks.
Oh, come on, you do not even know me. We will get to know each other once we have a drink together. Speaking of...
Потихоньку карту хоть открываем.
Would you have a drop on you?
No.
Fuck. I never ride out without some supplies. I don't know if I can stand it.
A few more stupid jokes and I'll plug your gob. But it won't be with booze.
You are very lucky to be with Shishka, that you saved me.
Starting to regret it.
That's why I like you. We will have so much fun together. I feel it in my bones. But we better pick up our pace. I need to piss.
If I leave now, the whole plan could go to shit.
Что такое? Почему лошадь не газует? Ну, ускориться, left shift.
If I leave now, the whole plan could go to shit.
Go.
Попона не дает.
Go.
If I leave now, the whole plan could go to shit.
Go! Quick! Go! What a relief.
А ну показывай, что там у тебя.
Piss on my boots. Or trip over.
Не бачу, братишка, не бачу.
Almost done. Oh, not. The camp is near. There's a path above the stream leading to it. There were also some pretty rocks nearby, and I used to wade through that stream every time we went to visit someone. Some people are just made that way. Nothing you can do about it. I mean, if Anna could find the camp, you'll have no problem finding it yourself. Oh, and the hand cannons. Buried somewhere near the camp. Just a few steps. That much I remember. Maybe by the stream. Or right in it. No, that's not it. Oh, we were drunk. But we're not that stupid. Although...
Старые лагеря.
Janos and Edar. One time, they decided to rob some merchant because we were running out of food and drink. They found one and decided to follow him until he arrived at a suitable place. They followed.
No. What are we going to do now?
Well, welcome to our camp.
Oh, this mess.
Hey, you don't see me insulting.
So where are the cannons?
We hit something down below last. Something is buried.
Don't you remember where you put them?
Well, I have a rough...
Oh, Jesus Christ.
One of those places. Let's look at all of...
We're going to dig through half the forest.
Nonsense. I'll walk around. Anyway, we need a shovel.
Which one is that?
The one made of leaves. He was so proud of it until he woke...
Come on, then.
Сейчас, походу, мы в натуре будем копать весь лес.
I told you I would find it right away. Now just dig it up and we're done.
Won't you give me a hand? It'll go faster if you help me.
I am. We were as drunk as fiddlers when we buried it. But this place seems really familiar. Before that, we had to bury old Lodil, and we had to fortify ourselves.
I was a fool to think this would be easy.
Sure, I was wrong.
So you're digging the next one?
Listen, lad.
Just tell me you didn't throw those hand cannons in the water.
Of course not. Look at that basket over there.
What about it?
The cannons are not there, but there is something better.
Why don't you go yourself?
The water is cold.
But if I get wet, that...
Not just all right.
We're moving.
You have as much fun as watching grass grow.
Че, обратно? Охуенно.
Right. Enough. So this is the grave of poor Lodil. I was sure we buried him elsewhere.
Ugh. What stench.
Why? He did not smell much better when he was alive. Oh, well. God grant him eternal life. Some soap.
What about us?
If Lodil is here, then I reckon I know where the hand cannons are.
Окей. Просто последуем за ним.
See?
God, why are you...
Oh, don't cry.
Will you take the can... Right.
Let's go.
I'd rather go with you.
Mount up then.
Промах.
I think I've heard that one before. How did Ziska put it? The best shot north of the Alps, and also the best singer north of Sasau. Nightingales have nothing on you.
Waters of harlots and drags from the wine cats. Fuck all the rest today. I'm with my comrades. Fuck all to eat today till we'll be merry. Bring your booze, then we'll make hats roll like berries. Waters of harlots and drags from the wine cags. Fuck all the rest today. I'm with my comrades. Fuck all to eat today till we'll be merry. Bring your booze, then we'll make hats roll like
Почему я не могу это пропустить? Засада.
Come here.
It's all right. My
We have the hand cannons.
How did it go? Any trouble?
It went smoothly.
That's right. My memory's like,
Civ?
See how well we understand each other.
What's the plan?
We wait. We'll position ourselves on the flanks.
Why are the wagons standing there? I was hoping we would block...
Look what I managed to find. A true march of the maimed. If they had to cut down a tree, they'd chop off their own limbs. We at least took a wheel off. It looks less suspicious, and the convoy will have to stop anyway.
Oi, fuck, but...
But what?
I would put it a little further back, so they will not see it, until they are right next to it.
Ah, look who's thinking. And what then?
Then we rise with the hand cannons and blast the bastards to smithers.
What a load of...
What rubbish. It is like a battlement, but on a wagon.
Shut up. We'll do...
Make up your minds. It's hard to say how much time we have.
So, Kubianka, take half of the men and go over there.
Where will I go?
You'll stay here with me.
And then what?
We'll wait for them to arrive.
Are we there yet? No, how many fucking times have I told you? Are you deaf?
Pay no attention to him, Rupert.
Pay no attention to him, Rupert.
You hold me up in irons. You can't even show me a grain of human decency.
Paul!
What the fuck?
Damn. There's more of them than I was expecting.
We can't back out now. Let's blast at them and seize the advantage.
Oi! You two! Get that wreck off the road.
Not to worry, Honourable Sir. We're working on it. To the task!
Ой, не попали, типа. Лошадь.
Fucking hell! My leg, damn it! You idiots!
Now that was just a warning shot. Surrender, or the next one will go straight through your guts.
So next time, will you hit the mark?
I'd rather settle it without bloodshed.
That's easy. Surrender, and none of you will be harmed. Until you hang alongside the devil, that is.
The only one surrendering will be you.
Oh, really? Rupert, bring that bastard to me. And you...
Halt! Not enough...
Oh, what? Are you good?
Listen to me carefully. If you don't surrender, we'll shoot you to pieces. We'll kill the rest,
Oh, shit! There's barely a dozen of you. If you could...
That's not true at all.
Oh, man.
A growth...
And you're hiding in the... Have at them!
That's the last time you'll fuck with me.
Now I'll shoot you dead. Watch out! I can't aim! Hey, get him! No mercy! Mine, you bastard! Now he's going to shoot! Take cover! I'll shoot your head off! It's a wonder you're still...
Ладно, хорош. Издеваться.
He's had it! Let him have it! Right! Smash your face! Never saw that coming! You'll die! There you go, bastard! Desperate! You won't get away with it, bastard! You got it! Nice hit! That was something! Show your stuff!
Что, всех наших убили, что ли?
I'll shoot you an extra asshole!
Fucking hell!
Watch out! I can't aim!
I'm all yours!
Восстановлюшки.
I can't see him! You know much for
Да снизу, блядь, я же нажимаю снизу. Есть, блядь.
Come on then! What? Bleeding?
Ребенка тоже без этого, без сознания. Сильный воин. Пернач 411 берем. Так, на лошадь. На лошадь. Так, тоже на лошадь. Лошадь. Лошади уже много не положишь. Что я выбросил?
If you're not bleeding, clear the body quick about it, all right? Come here, Henry. You don't have all day.
Подожди, смотри, что тут происходит. Все, что дороже 500 надо брать, да? Кровотворная стрела, блядь, звучит классно. Грабить не будем.
We should get out of here.
The sooner we're gone, the... Welcome back, Hinnick.
If it wasn't for you, I'd still be getting worked over by those bastards in Sigismund's camp. You saved my arse, fellas. Although, I have a second hole in it now because of you. Ouch!
That was an accident. I couldn't hit you that well, even if I wanted to.
That would be a shame. We'd be hard-pressed to...
Spare me the flattery. It's enough you thought I was...
Don't thank me until you know what we're up.
Ha! I knew there was a reason you...
How are we doing, Devil? Do you have some kind of hideout? What about your people?
Hideout? Our old camp was...
Don't insult our home from home.
Shush! We can stay here.
Here? For all to...
This here hole is far from town. And has such a bad... Long as you're paying, old Treadlight... This place has everything we need. And people who come here can be recruited for some...
And there are no fleas in the beds.
Furthermore, it's called the Devil's Den.
All right, have it your way. Henry, but back to the point, Devil.
My people? Could be...
No, he...
That's too bad. Oh, they fucked off somewhere.
Well, but first you should go and see Catherine. See if she's settled in and if she's all right. She said she'd try to find...
All right, I'll go alone.
I don't know about these two, but I'll be having a rest.
But we don't have time for that. We need more people. The three of us could just about make an infamous cabbage-stealing band.
Forget it. It hurts like you shot off one of my arse cheeks. I can barely stand.
At least tell me what happened to your infamous Devil's Pack.
Yeah, I'd like to know that too. Where are they, Kibienka? Why didn't you lot free me from jail?
You gather a band of criminals and then you are surprised.
So nobody's...
Some might return now that the devil is...
Well, if they're not already swinging on the gallows somewhere.
How will you find them? They could be anywhere.
We'll have to search for them. Will you help us, Henry?
I reckon I don't have a choice.
I like that boy already.
At least tell him where to find the bastards.
I'd love to. But I don't even know...
Not many of us are left. Janos and Adder, I reckon they are gorging themselves somewhere. If they...
What about Behuta and his brother? They've all...
Slavik died, Behuta took it badly. He's not coming back.
Fuck.
Henry may be able to convince him.
I doubt it, but he can...
Do we have anyone?
Well, there's Matthew and Roniak. But who...
And that's all.
We could also try those rebellious farmers who are fighting against...
I don't want any dirty peasants. I want my old pack.
In that case...
And where should we look for them?
I think I could help you with some of them. Come and see...
Liechtenstein can...
Great. But be careful. They're,
I'll bear that in.
All right, go ahead.
Окей, что мы имеем? Поговорить с Катериной. Расспросить кубенку у других членов шайки.
You said
You read anyway, man.
Tell me.
Well,
But you.
yeah, he dropped.
Where can I?
The,
Did you ever?
yeah,
You think it?
look,
I'll go.
what was
Now tell me.
the night he's out?
And where do?
I hear maybe.
What about the?
Of course.
Who is?
But up.
Do you know?
I have.
How am I?
Yes, you must
Tell me.
run.
How did he?
How did I? But he would.
Do you have?
I don't. This.
Did you?
Either.
Tell me.
Jan.
And how?
Not that he was. But if
Well,
Jan,
I like.
he would get.
How come?
Like where you.
Thanks.
Maybe some.
Окей, игра сохранена. Что ты можешь поболтать?
What will you do now?
We'll give it some thought and see.
Who is?
We.
Can he be?
Aye, he's. Did you see?
You mean how?
Aye.
What should I? I heard.
He's the. There's a fact. Certain.
What?
We're both. When.
Aren't you? What?
You think I should?
I don't know. But when you're stalking Liechtenstein,
No one forced Catherine. She knows what she's doing, and she can remember how she dealt with the guards at Trotsky. She's brave.
aye, but
Catherine sharpens her dagger every day. It's always razor sharp. Whoever tried.
Will you be spending the night?
seems that way.
But of course. I'll have them cleaned up.
Don't even bother cleaning them, innkeeper.
Tread light.
What's new around?
There was a great, there's Tony with her, and then she's the one, she said that you and...
Was he a... So
The girl, wait,
Окей, ищу
the way
миссия.
I've seen
you any...
rumor.
Oh,
I'm glad when you do, and that,
sounds interesting. What's new?
well, if there was,
Can I have...
of course.
You don't seem like...
And what else would I be?
Oh, come on. And full of rogue.
Me?
And honest to God...
How dare you?
Ah, stop with the mummery. You think I want someone sniffing around here? It's in...
All right then. But if you ever find any lost items,
I reckon...
I'm God's it.
I'll have a look.
Не видно, сколько у него золота. 253, похоже.
Word about the price.
Sure. Aye. Glad to be of help to you, good sir.
Не, пишет моя кровать ниже. Блять, ну вот сучара, он встал здесь и все, и нельзя пройти. Что, все положил? Это даже лучше, чем Хундскугель. Было бы кому это продать еще все. Так, обычная стрела. Болты оставляем. Стрелу убираем. Так, пища. $20 шнапсов. Надо сохраняться. Не, это был один шнапс. Это его характеристика была. Ну ладно. нормально. Наборы скинем.
Here you go. Take it.
Он лапы, по-моему, сломал, вы слышали? Для досок сколько.
What are you doing with that?
Окей, чем бы мы хотели заняться? Катерина в городе. Для начала мы сюда поедем. Постоянно забываю садиться на коня, чтобы быстрее перемещение было. Расправимся с дичекрадами.
Good afternoon.
I heard you might know something about the band of poachers hiding out in the woods. A band led by some...
What?
Dobrosh, the huntsman.
I see. This about the white roebuck. I'm surprised somebody didn't shoot it.
Do you know where they're hiding?
Maybe.
What do you think? You could surely use that, being a knacker.
All right, then. I heard they're brothers. And they're led by that Mach fella. But they surely ain't no livers, though. They're pretty frightening looking. Maybe that's why Dobrosh would rather sit his arse in a castle.
Do you know where they're hiding?
I ain't sure. But it's definitely somewhere in the... That's where they always came from.
All right.
Listen, lad. I know you said you were doing this for Dobrosh, but if you find that white hide at your camp and bring it to me, I'll pay you more. I know some people, and I'd be able to sell that to...
Perhaps.
Sure. But see you later.
Коняка, где моя? Заспаунилась здесь.
Come here.
Что такое селедка? В чем проблема? А, перегруз.
Quick! Quick!
Хоть бы написали, что перегруз лошади.
Go! Quick! Quick!
Yes? Hmm?
Теперь аккуратненько посмотрим. Вот какой-то домик есть.
Those must be the poachers I'm looking for.
Huh? Attack! Come and help us! Fucking animal! You can shove that up! To hell with you!
Ой-ой-ой. Беличий хвост дичекрадов. Интересно. Широкий длинный меч возьмем.
Huh? This is our place. Kurva! Enough! I'll teach you, you fucker! Alert! Alert! Ah! Miss!
Ну то все. Чё ты? Не кипятись. Это белая лень, не? Так, старый арбалет, грубый болт. Возьмем болтов мало. Шкура кабана. Рыцарский щит. Карта дичекрадов. Шкура белого оленя.
That's the hide. Now to bring it back to the huntsman, or to Wolfram.
Еда, кстати, нормально смотрится. Давай похаваем. Ой, пожрались. Не, ловчему принесем. Хуйней не будем заниматься.
Good doggy. Good boy.
I found the white hide.
Oh, thank God for that, at least. And what about the poach?
Aye.
Well, that's even better. The reward's yours.
When I talked to the knacker...
I might have...
What are you going to do about it?
Unfortunately, wanting to get your hands on something isn't a crime. And such talk from Wolfram is no...
Glad to help.
God be with you.
Еще есть работа? Ну Ну, чуть-чуть карту открыли. Маленький лагерь тут. Тут так пусто. Окей, можем поехать сюда, поговорить с Рестаршем из Мышковыц. И что он нам даст? Во-первых, поспать мы можем, да, здесь, по-моему?
I'm sorry.
Заснуть и сохраниться. Отлично. Навыки посмотрим, потому что я давно не смотрел их. С увеличением силы твоя грузоподъемность растет быстрее. За каждый уровень силы ты получаешь 12 очков, а необычные 10. Каждый уровень живучести повышает выносливость на 1. Эффект действует и задним числом. Вот эти два хороших, очень хороших. Но у нас есть один пока. Наверное, все-таки выносливость. Сила. Знатный удар. Все виды оружия ближнего боя наносят 5% больше ударного урона. Ты уж легче попадать в цель, наносить больше урона. Все хорошо. Ловкость. Все виды оружия ближнего боя наносят на 5% больше колющего урона. Все виды оружия ближнего боя на 5% больше режущего урона. Все передвижения крадут, что движение 35 быстрее. Змеи, точность движений. Живучесть. Есть 1 очко живучести. Смертельная в иных обстоятельствах рана тебя не убьет, а твое здоровье восстановится на 25%. После использования умения придется выждать время для повторной активации. Все время боя твое здоровье падает ниже 25, твои силы и ловкость временно повышаются. Не-не-не, вот это, конечно, может спасти нас. Дальше красноречие. Когда торговец теряет терпение, он не сразу отменяет сделку, даст тебе последний шанс предложить справедливую цену. Ну, это такое. Тут мы оставим 1 очко. Далее навыки алхимии. Тут есть 2, и 2 будет у нас недоступно. Поэтому особый порох. Ремесло. Незаметность. Обычный человек. Люди быстрее забудут твои преступления, уменьшится вероятность, что стражники захотят тебя обыскать. Мышь под веником. Когда крадешься в помещениях, ты издаешь на 25%. Когда крадешься на улицу. Короче, либо это, либо это. Но я думаю, все-таки лучше в помещениях. Выживание 1 очко еще имеется. Воровство. Поножовщина. Если ты сражаешься наручным оружием, так оно наносит 10% больше урона. Это распространяется на ситуацию, когда в другой руке у тебя факел. Тебя разыскивают, потайные карманы. Оставим. И все равно 13 очков осталось до сих пор. Очень много. Мы еще бой не зашли. Вот, рубив капусту. Обязательно мы его. Сила Беовульфа. Ты можешь рубиться, держать длинный меч в одной руке, а в другой щит или факел. Само собой, длинным мечом можно будет достать противника. Так оно... Ведение боя. Один пулевой. У врага численное превосходство в бою. Может, их атак повышается на 10%. Тут у меня тоже 2 очка, да? Будет выносливость, будет... Ага. Эти 2 неплохих, но мы закаленного берем сначала. Бой без оружия. Также нам. Если ты победишь противника голыми руками, твой навык боя без оружия повысится на 3, а выносливость будет восстановиться на 25% быстрее, а значит, и в остальных ты легче одолеешь. Эффект держится 30 секунд. Выполнив связку или мастерский удар в бою без оружия, ты мгновенно восстанавливаешь часть выносливости. Жалишь как пчела. Если продержишься безоружным в бою более 30 секунд, твои атаки станут на 30% мощнее, а выносливость будет восстанавливаться на 30% быстрее. Это интересно. Все атаки во время клинча наносят противнику 10% ударов больше. Не. Жалишь как пчела, вот это мне нравится. Меткость. Если ты нанесешь противнику урон дальнобойным оружием, то его выносливость будет восстанавливаться медленнее, а боевые навыки снизятся. Твердая рука, если во время прицеливания не двигаться в течение 2 или более секунд, ты расходишь выносливость на 20% медленнее, а выстрел будет на 15%. Твердая рука хорошо пойдет. Хорошо, осталось 6, пока нам ничего не надо больше. Так, мы выспались. Думаю, можно уходить. Сохраним в отдельный слот. Я думал, залагала игра. Далее идем сюда.
You silly doggy.
Easy, good.
В чем ее проблема?
Quick! Ka! Quick!
Quick! Ja! Ja! Quick!
Посмотрим. Ну, пока можно напрямую.
Quick! Ja! Quick! Go! Ja! Quick! Come on!
Whoa!
Показалось, какая-то могила и можно разграбить.
Ja! Go! Go! Ja!
Отлично, есть деревня. Надо бы найти быстрый переход.
Ja!
Отлично, быстрый переход найден.
A murderer! This thug broke into the blacksmith's house. His intention was to steal. He tried to persuade
this
us
be Janos
he was
you have?
hungry. But the devil knows he was really looking for silver. Am I right? And there's worse to come. As he lumbered about the house, he woke up the blacksmith's
I'm
helper.
sorry.
You all know the lad. As soon as the lad saw him, he...
Хорошо, пускай пока попиздит посидит.
My humble respects. What are you here for, friend?
What's going on?
Martha, the wife of our blacksmith here, she arranged a job for her old man, but he doesn't like it, and it's a...
Some drunk?
No, if I had...
And you don't know why?
You'll have to ask him yourself.
And who was?
A hired hand.
And what was the lad?
Yes,
Thanks.
they're all...
Right here.
Not yet.
What happened?
They were our lad, and what's so now, and that...
Sounds in. The bailiff doesn't...
He suspects something, that's why he often sit...
Could I take part?
But of course, my son runs them. He's the strongest one here, and he loves to... If you beat that lout, I'll give you something on the tavern.
Why not try it? We can start right...
They meet in the pen behind the inn, so they won't be seen. But don't let the bailiff catch
I know about...
They're hired.
I'm certain.
You're...
Thanks. What's going...
I'll have it, and you...
Can I spend... Just the one. All I need...
But...
That's enough for... Show me...
I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir. What do you need?
What's...
I'll have... And you...
I heard about the local fight.
If you have to ask. But if you don't plan on
The innkeeper sent me.
Aha. Well, that's another story.
Should we go and bash?
Why wouldn't we? How about a little wager to spice?
Конечно.
That sounds good.
Now that's more.
Ну давай, братик, я только качну бой. Ого, хорош.
Take that, you shit! Oh, come on!
Ладно, тогда на контратаках будем. Хорош, хорош, хорош.
Well,
It was a good fight.
you deserve this.
You know it.
I've got more than enough time. Are you waiting for hell to freeze over?
Should we fight?
That's why you're here. Now we just...
Here it is.
Thanks.
Пропустил одну. Отойти. Страшно?
I'll sort you out nicely.
Oh, come on.
I'm sorry. Well?
What is the...
Not much.
He's afraid.
What are you?
I once fought...
No, but...
I swear, it's true. And the punishment I...
At least you have a story to tell in the tavern. Not everyone can...
Should we fight?
No need to ask twice. And how about a bet?
I agree.
I'll take it.
Bad luck! No, you don't.
Ой, хорош.
Come and get it.
I feel quite hungry!
Хорош. Изи.
I learn from experience.
Aye. I concede. And don't forget to go and see Father. He always...
This bloody war's all we need. Our fields are ravaged, our barns are empty, all our ales are...
What can I do?
I defeated your...
I heard. Oh, and by the way, the hired hand, and I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard there's some dive in Kuttenberg just for court.
I agree. What's going on?
I haven't, and you...
Конечно.
Scourge of mankind, the devil's temptation. I used to spend all day and night in the tavern drinking away all my money.
Интересно. Прилавочники есть тут. О,
I hear a certain Matthew.
Do you mean...
collector.
That's what he calls himself. He says he's but he's just a common band. If I didn't have to deal with this Janos Uher bullshit, I'd have dealt. But as they say, misfortunes never come.
Where does Matthew...
He's already... Although...
I'd be happy to...
Or the gallows. Listen, then. Besides the fact that Matthew robs traveling if you can bring it...
What precious thing?
Here's the thing. Not long ago, an interesting man, honored guest. I gave him He said he was delivering a book to Sedlets, for which he had been asked. He was very careful with it and kept it close. They found him dead by the wagon he arrived in. If Matthew's involved, and
I've seen Janos.
He was trying to rob the blacksmith's house. But Loiza, his helper, he lunged at him. But Janos pulled out his axe, and the lad ended in a bad way. God, if we have to bury Loiza...
How about I treat it?
What do you care about him? Is he some...
Oh, God, no.
All right. If you heal Loiza, but don't let him show his...
What exactly?
He slashed him with an axe, the murderer. Right like a gate to hell. We don't have an apothecary or a sawbones here.
I'll go to...
As you wish.
Mary, Mother of God, I have to do everything.
Hey, about this Matthew.
Were you not listening to me?
Hey, about this...
Were you...
Poor fella. Maybe some post. If it was just a gash, he'd still... That wound looked quite scary.
Не прорисовался, бедолага.
But it's not so bad. That's all I can find out now. Janos broke his ribs with that. First I have to treat the wound, and then I have to get something to help him breathe a little. Buck's blood potion, perhaps? I'll give you Buck's... Here.
Бля, он уже встал.
I'm gonna bandage you now. Hold on a moment. Hail Mary, please grant Loiza us. This I ask as your faithful... May Loiza recover soon, and may he continue to... Well, it might take a while, but he should... I've already treated Loiza.
Really? Well, it's true he's looking...
So everything worked out well?
Well, but pay up first. Loiza needs something to live...
I'd be happy to... Is this enough?
That's more like it. All right, here's the key to...
I apologize. We've known each other for ages. You could pay me back when you're back home.
Такое озерцо тут приятное.
You have a kind master.
Hey, what do... Tell him Janos busy.
Oh.
Doriti, I just pulling pistol. Get me up.
The bailiff told me you were...
Fuck knows what shit he did.
So how do you see it?
I was hungry. I want bites to eat.
So you stole...
You accuse Janos of thieving? I just look around for something. What happens? This cop...
Who came back?
What I know? Some cunt. That's some crazy shit. What can I do, eh? I wag him a little bit.
Do you know where Ada is?
That bastard. He come here to me. I expect he biting somewhere.
I'll try having a word.
What do you expect from that?
Maybe he'll let me...
Yeah?
Sort of.
Good.
Don't worry. I'll have you right out.
You sound weird.
Well...
How the fuck?
I healed that wounded villager.
Yeah. Come, Ladiana, but get me out first.
I'm sorry.
Good day. Good day.
Aye, that's right. Good old Pellerin.
Fantastic. I am stiff. Thank you, fella.
You can thank the devil and Zizka. They sent me for it.
Devil? How he get...
Me, Kubienka and Zizka freed him.
Zizka? That mad bastard here? And what about Eder?
Not yet.
That Polish fucker? He come see me in nearest village, no doubt.
I'll try asking her.
We meet in Devil's Den.
We'll meet at the devil.
I hope. What is this? Foy.
Ui.
Just stupid grass.
Ta! 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 Ka! Go! Quick! Go! Go!
Whoa! Whoa!
Jesus Christ, young man. I'm sorry to bother you, but I must stop you for a moment. Can I have a word?
Who are you, anyway? What do you want?
I am a royal customs collector, and you will have to pay your duty.
What duty?
The king's duty. Now come. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Matthew.
Ah,
Is that so?
the dry devil sent you.
That old bastard.
He's free again, thanks to us. He's getting his old band together.
That's so very sweet of him.
So,
For the record, I have nothing against the devil. I'm doing well for myself as my own master.
don't you miss?
I like to think of them some... None of them really know why they're with the devil anyway. If the devil reigns, they would just drink themselves to... At least I know.
And you're content?
You... And it's still better than being...
The devil and Zizka have a higher purpose.
How? By capturing nobles and then demand... We gutted their people, and they gutted us. But only the devil got the money. What the fuck is no...
You don't understand. How could you?
That's rich. Anyway, you can tell the devil that I...
Well...
Since you're already here, did you pay the...
What are you talking about?
What do you think? To the king!
Aye. And I...
So where's the payment?
What customs collector?
piss all difference. Those who have
Если что хочет, нихуя себе.
The devil's counting on me to find...
Why should I care?
What do you think he's gonna do when he finds out his capture was all a setup?
A setup?
Well, I'll just tell him there was a rat in his band that set him up. And I know who it was.
You bastard.
Are we finally on the same page?
Aye. He's bad enough. There's even a bounty on. I don't need a pissed off devil coming after.
I heard about the bounty. You're the talk of every inn, after all. I reckon stealing from traders has made you rich, hasn't it?
More than you could imagine. Their pockets are either full of silver. Kuttenberg is a wealthy town. And you can learn a thing or two that way.
How can I find you?
Our camp is in the woods on the hill, but it will probably take you a while to find it first. We don't like uninvited.
I heard you stole a rare manuscript.
Perhaps.
I just might.
It will not be.
You want a little...
Go steal some more, or you'll get nothing.
I'd like to learn...
What do you want to...
Прикольно. Молодец, Барбоса.
Here, Matt.
На курочку покушай. Ну, на сегодня хватит, парни. Сайонара.